What is the end game in Raid Shadow Legends? That's the question that I have for you today. I have it for you for a very specific reason. I recently completed my faction wars, which means anytime I want, I can get my Lydia. Now I'm going to be waiting for the next CVC probably to collect my Lydia, to book her up the best that I can, and to get her leveled up. But she's there, and I believe that that used to be considered Endgame when you got your Lydia. But I'm not so sure that's the case anymore. So we're going to look through the different parts of Raid Shadow Legends and think about what is really the end game of this game now. Now, when it comes to Doom Tower, I'm not quite all there. That is to say, I haven't finished it. The best I've done in the last rotation is I got somewhere around here. I think I completed level 93 or 94 in hard. I ran into more too. I just couldn't stop it. So I've got to figure that out. But I don't think that you're truly in game until you can get all the way through the Doom Tower hard. Next, we got to consider Clan Boss. Now, when it comes to Demon Lord, typically I 2-key Ultra Nightmare. And then on a good day, depending on if it's red, blue, or green, a 1-key Nightmare. Sometimes it takes me 2 keys. Just depends. But typically, I try to 2-key Ultra Nightmare, 1-key Nightmare, 1-key Brutal. I'd like to get to the point where I can 1-key each of them. I just don't quite have the champions right now. I've got 1 Man-Eater, I don't have 2. I've got 1 Helicath, I don't have a Rosh card. I do what I could do. Then there's Hydra. Now my clan, lately, we always finish normal. So, this week, I get the 3rd chest there because I got 6 million on normal, but I reserve my best champs for hard. I got 7.48 with just 1 key on hard. So I'll get the 2nd chest there. Now, what makes you in game? Now, I'm somewhat limited by my champs and somewhat limited by my clan. We don't face brutal. And so what can I do about that? I can't really do anything except try to improve my numbers on normal and hard. So what makes you in game in raid? Do you have to take on Nightmare? You have to get Nightmare Hydra to be an end game player? I'm not sure. But I think this is one of the main things that I want to work on my account, is getting my Hydra team a little bit better. Now when it comes to Arena, I'm going to be stuck in Classic Arena 5 forever. All I do, most days, is I look for 1 or 2 man teams, or just easy teams that I think I can beat. Usually go for a lower level team like this, and just go for it. I win most of my matches that way. But I have no plans of going for Plat Arena anytime soon. Honestly, it ends at like 1 a.m. my time. I don't have the champs for it, so I don't even think about it. When it comes to Tag Arena, nobody likes it. I don't like it. The highest I've gotten is Silver 3. I've got to work on my teams a little bit, try to get up there, just so I can finish my missions. Now when it comes to dungeons, I finished them all. I can farm all the level 25 dungeons. My times aren't great, so I need to work on that as well. I got 3 minutes and 18 seconds on Fire Knight 25. I've got 3 minutes and 31 seconds on Dragon Slayer 25. My Spider team, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. It's the best I've done, but it's usually a little slower. And my Ice Golem team, barely care about. I do this when I have to for a fusion. And then all these are pretty easy, except Iron Twins. I've only done stage 12. I have some work to do. Uh, Not even gonna mess with that. I don't usually even do Iron Twins. It's not worth it. I get these things from Hydra and from tournaments, and that's about it. So Raid is always adding elements to the game. So I'm just curious, what is Endgame? Like I said, I believe it used to be Lydia. I believe that Lydia, maybe 2 years ago, was the Endgame for Raid Shadow Legends. Now, is it this guy? Do you have to get Ramantu to be Endgame? Because that's going to take me a while. But as you can see, I am going to get Lydia in a few days when CVC starts. But does that mean I'm in game? I think it means I'm close. It means I'm getting there. I still feel like because they've added so many more elements to the game, I'm still progressing. That means I'm still in progression and I'm not in game. What do you think? What makes end game for you? Does it mean beating the biggest Hydra boss? Does it mean going for Plat Arena? I don't think that very many people that even have great accounts go for Plat Arena because it's just for certain kinds of players. People that are super competitive, they want to spend on that even though the rewards aren't great. That's what they're focused on. That's really not something that's going to be a big goal for me. Maybe one day, years down the line, if I keep playing this game and they keep improving it, maybe I can try, but I don't see that happening. So what is the end game of Raid? I'm going to go ahead and say getting through Doom Tower hard and you've got to be doing pretty well in Hydra. Now, not every clan is going to be taking down all these bosses. So you'd also have to be in a clan with a bunch of other in-game players. So that's why I think that maybe the Hydra is a little unfair. It's because you'd have to be in what would be considered an in-game clan. But I think that, that's certainly an element of it. But I think if I were to get through Doom Tower hard, I could say that I'm probably an in-game player. But I don't think that Lydia is enough anymore. But I'm curious as to what your opinion is. What is the end game of Raid? I think I'm almost there, but I don't think I'm there. You let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Catch you in the next one.